Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
So today we brought in Steve Korn to talk about another value-added piece. This is our goal. Gino's my goal, and Steve Korn, of course, has helped us a lot with this over 3 years now in development. And what it is called America's Professional Resource Group. And Steve, you always are eloquent in explaining why we put this group together for our friends, clients, co-workers, anybody we can.
Well, you know, I think what makes us different than our competitors, Don, is that we strive to bring value to every relationship we do business with. And as such, people's well-being is important to us. So we surround ourselves with the best of the best in any particular area that our friends and family and customers who become our family need to have access to. So we've spent a lot of time and effort vetting people in various real estate attorneys, divorce attorneys, unfortunately. That's a fact of life. We need one, so if you need to have one, you might as well have the best.
No doubt about it. I know I want the best. I don't want my wife to have the best.
Tax attorneys, CPA, insurance agent, financial advisors, everybody that can have a financial impact on your life. We at the APRG have aligned ourselves with the best of the best to improve the lives of as many people as we possibly can at any given time.
And well put. And Steve, you were actually a big inspiration for me to originally start this and come to you with it, because one of the values that Steve Korn offers at New Hall Escrow, how often does somebody need escrow? But Steve has brought himself in the forelight of many of his customers and friends, because you are the go-to person for anything a person needs, whether it's what restaurant to go to where they should be.
That's nationwide, by the way. Any restaurant in the nation.
Steve Korn, the walking Zagat guide. No doubt.
Absolutely.
And what professional to go to, and Steve has vetted out these people. He knows somebody in any industry there is, and I talked to Steve about this, and Gino jumped right in, is that, hey, we need to offer that same value to our customers. When they come to us and say, hey, Don, I need a great insurance agent. I need a great life insurance agent. I need a great financial planner. How do I get my trust done? How do I get my estate planning done? All these areas, and Steve, you always had the answers. So now we put this together in one stop shop, and these are accountable individuals to you right here in Santa Clarita. We're talking individuals that have been the top of their field for 25 to 30 years now.
Yeah, and you mentioned what I think is really important is that they're local professionals. They're people that understand the lifestyle here. They're people that understand the challenges that we have here in Santa Clarita. They're people that have connections to other people here in Santa Clarita, and we believe that's the best way to do business, is to do it locally. I don't necessarily want to work with a large institutional nationwide organization. I don't feel like I get personal service.
I like to kind of expand on that a little bit, Gino, and say, the people that do business in Santa Clarita Valley have a responsibility in the Santa Clarita Valley to do the best job possible. It's a small town, and we all have the responsibility to put our best foot forward, to be the most educated, person possible in our field, and to put our clients' best interest. And sometimes you get out of our community into other areas, and we've all run into it before. You can feel it when you run into somebody who's disengaged. They do the job, and they're just doing a job. They're not passionate about it. They don't know everything about it. They don't know every little idiosyncrasy. They're just kind of like doing it.
They don't ask the right questions.
Right.
They don't find out what your personal goals are and what your directions are. And I know everybody in our group is really good. And what's nice is this group working together can all collectively work together at your goals. If it's one individual that doesn't know the other individuals, how can they refer you to the right people? So we put this group together, and by the way, I'd love you to join us at the Vault Media Studio right here. You can go online to donandgino.com and enter the Vault, and you'll see the very handsome Steve, always looking sharp, buddy.
Thank you very much.
And we have 3 cameras on us, and we video this, and it's played every Saturday, 9 a.m., and we also replay it on our website every day, 9 a.m. and 7 p.m. You can rewatch the show because it's videoed.
Yeah, I wanted to mention, you were talking a little bit about the working as a team on one individual. I think that's one of the most important things, and that's actually still something that's in development, because I want to be able to put together a flow chart where you say, here's where you start and here's where you finish, but that's impossible, because different people have different needs, and that becomes their starting point. But by working as a group, when we're at any of those points where we started, those professionals can recognize the need for one of the other professionals.
What's cool, is the depth of this APRG organization is that at any given time, if any of us contacts any of our partners in this organization, it's a priority.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay,
no
it's a
doubt.
priority. If I'm calling Lisa Odom because I have an estate planning situation, if the call's taken, priorities given to the matter, and so forth and so on. Carlos Villalobos is a great insurance agent. When I refer a client to him, or you guys would refer a client to him, he knows that this client is lost, doesn't have a home, and needs to be taken care of.
I just recently referred a client to Carlos, and I can't tell you. I mean, this is a client that needed hand-holding, a client that kind of lost his way with his old insurance agent, and Carlos sat with them personally in his office, went over all their needs, made sure they weren't underinsured because they were looking for price. They're retired, they're looking to cut down expenses, and they were looking for price. So they had gotten a quote, and we sent it to Carlos, and he goes, "This is not enough insurance." He goes, "This is great for price, but they're going to have a problem if they ever have a serious issue." And he got him something like within dollars of what it was just a better policy.
Better coverage.
I love that. Okay, so now that we've kind of laid out a little bit of helping you understand what America's Professional Resources is all about, we've also put together some resources so you can find all this information, find out more about our professionals by going to aprgi.com, aprgi.com. In fact, hopefully you've heard our commercials. We got nice, beautiful commercials out there trying to share with you this great group. And on top of that, when you go on to aprgi.com, you should subscribe to our magazine. We have our own magazine called The Vault. No pun intended, huh?
No coincidence there.
No coincidence. Because we call it The Vault because there's valuable stuff inside the vault. There's great information, and there's value in the vault, and that's why we called it that. And what's nice is we have this magazine comes out about every quarter, and it's not ads. It's actually articles from all the expert contributors for our magazine. Plus, there's a lot of great information from a lot of the other professionals and other businesses here in Santa Cruz. I mean, we got recipes, that's right, from Salt Creek and other restaurants. You get the inside information from Greg Amsler and his crew there at Salt Creek. And so you can subscribe to the Vault magazine. Again, go to aprgi.com. And what's nice, we have a brand new magazine. If you were looking online, you can see the new cover.
A teaser.
Steve Korn right on the cover. There it is, Chris Ingram and Steve Korn. This magazine is beautiful. It is an amazing magazine that you subscribe. It's online. Nobody's going to sell you anything. They're just going to send you the articles so you can learn more and share with your friends and family, and it's going to change your life.
It's a resource guide for your life.
No doubt about it. So, and stay tuned because this is your resource guide every Saturday at 9 a.m., the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. Stay tuned because Steve Korn and I are going to go through some information of what's going on in real estate right here. We'll be right back.